recorded live in the official winter home of Coffeepot Cocktail. Here's Ken and Giselle.
Hi, this is Ken and welcome to Coffeepot Cocktails. It took me a little bit extra time to get set up this week, so I got a head start from Giselle before we actually began. So,
Hey, what are you doing starting without me?
Well, this week's cocktail is an old-fashioned that uses rye, and I'm not really a big fan of rye.
And what is this nonsense here?
Well, I read on the internet, if you consume something upside down, it tastes different. So I'm hoping that by drinking the cocktail upside down, it will taste better.
I don't know. I've got a feeling if you're tasting it upside down, it's going to go right up your nose, and I don't think that's going to taste so good.
No, I looked that up.
Did you?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you can actually swallow upside down.
So, should we try this now while you're upside down, or should we get you right back side up? Right side up.
Well,
I think we should get you right side up, because I don't know how long you're going to last this way.
I am getting a little stuffy.
All right. Folks, hang on 1 second. Let's get him right side up.
You gonna help me?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, 1, 2, 3, and... Whoop! There we go. All right, let's get this moving, my friend. Good Lord. Oh, bad hair day, babe. Bad hair day. All right.
I mean, I'm not my normal handsome self?
You're getting better. There we go. All right. All right.
No, actually, I looked it up online. You can actually swallow upside down.
Can you now?
Yeah, it's called peristalsis.
Peristalsis. Oh, it's probably what the astronauts do when they're in space,
No,
right?
it's not. It has nothing to do with what the astronauts do, but every human being
Can do it.
it's
Has the
involuntary.
ability.
There are bands of muscles that are around the esophagus,
Right.
and when you swallow something, these bands of muscles automatically contract and push food
Right.
down.
Right.
So when astronauts are in space, they can eat.
Without gravity.
Without
they
gravity.
Still swallow all their food.
Yeah.
It's amazing the stuff that's in your head sometimes.
It is.
All right. Let's rock and roll with this.
So yeah, we're doing an old fashioned, and we're doing
Why
it with.
old-fashioned tonight?
Why not?
True. My Canadian relatives are going to love this because rye is big on their list. I gotta say.
I've been told though, no insult against the Canadians, who I love greatly, there is a difference between Canadian rye
Right.
and American rye.
But I think our friend Chris actually asked about this drink, right?
Yes.
Okay then. Kudos to Chris on this drink.
The old fashioned actually was invented back in 1880, so I guess you could say it's an old fashioned drink. It was invented by James E. Pepper.
Any relation to Dr. Pepper?
No relation to Dr. Pepper at all. In fact, there's no soda involved in this drink at all.
That's good. Make it a good drink.
So he invented it in Louisville, Kentucky, which is kind of a bourbon capital, I guess
Sure
you could
is.
say, where bourbon was born.
Right, but we're talking rye tonight.
We're using rye tonight. He actually took the drink with him to New York City, where he served it in the Waldorf Astoria. And back in those days, the way they served it is they took a sugar cube, added some bitters to the sugar cube, put it in a glass, added some ice,
Right.
gave it a little stir, and then gave it to the customer.
With
An actual bottle of
the
whiskey.
entire bottle.
Yes, the entire
Wow.
bottle. The customer then poured as much whiskey into the drink as they wanted.
Yeah, that's not happening anymore.
No, sadly, it is not happening anymore today.
Unless you're here at Coffeepot Cocktails.
But anyways,
All right.
this is a pretty easy drink to put together. We're going to start
Easy
off
on me
by
tonight.
just filling the bottom of this coffee pot with simple syrup. And as you know, simple syrup, in our case, we're dealing with 1 part water, 1 part stevia. So we get that 1 part in there, get that sloshing around a little bit. Then we're going to add 4 dashes of bitters.
All right.
Now our coffee pot is for 2 today. As you can tell, it's a little bit smaller.
2, 3, 4.
Sure, there you go. So this is set up for 4. If you wanted to do just 2, you could obviously add some ice cubes in there on the bottom
Okay.
to help with the blending of the simple syrup and the bitters. Get some water action going in there. Now, in our cocktail for 2, we are now going to add 4 ounces of rye.
Sweet.
Rye whiskey. Not only is this American rye whiskey, this is actually local area rye, produced out of the Catskill Distillery in Bethel, New York.
Nice.
Bethel, New York, if we got any historians here, is also famous for one other thing. Back in 1969, turning 50 years.
Next year.
Next
August,
year.
actually.
And that would be the original Woodstock Festival.
Exactly.
If you've ever haven't had a chance to go to Bethel Woods and take a look at the museum there, it is definitely a stop in our region.
Definitely.
So something to look up if you're coming by.
All
Now you're gonna
right.
stir that up a little bit, and that is it. Put a little bit more ice cubes in there if you don't mind,
A
please.
few more.
Yeah.
Each glass. 2 there. 2 there. How's
There.
that?
Okay. So we're gonna put this, pour these into over some fresh ice into 2 glasses.
See if we can get this even. Nice, because we gotta make it.
Obviously, depending on the glass that you're using, it's gonna fill up differently.
Like
Ours is
this
a little on the wide
There
side.
we go.
But remember, there's 2 ounces of rye whiskey in each one of these. Now we're gonna take each one of these glasses and twist a little bit of orange peel above it
Okay.
and insert it into the cocktail itself. We
Give it
just
a
want to get those
twist.
oils going and loosened up. And drop that in. And then
This
for
a
the other one,
twist.
there you go. And then add in 2 cherries.
Whoops. Lost these 2.
That's yours.
Haha. Here we go, baby. And got these 2.
And that is it.
Oh.
That is an old fashioned. Now I probably should drink one right side up before I
I
go
think
back
we
upside
should.
down again,
I
right?
think let's give it a shot.
Okay. Wow.
That's really delicious.
This is good upside down or right side up.
So are you saying now we don't gonna taste this upside down?
I don't. You know
What
what?
are you thinking?
Maybe we'll do this after filming upside down and see what happens. Maybe it'll end up on the blooper reel. Who knows?
All
That's
right.
coming up next month, I think. So this is a great cocktail. With this posting, I'm also going to give you a link to a professional bartender who has made these as well, and you'll be able to get to see him make this exact same cocktail.
Everyone, I hope you enjoy. And until next time.
Be safe out there.
It's really good.